Okay, Karen. This is gonna be a video. It's gonna be a little different than my other videos. We're gonna be painting a figure. We're gonna be customizing one. In a few hours, I have something I gotta do at like 5 o'clock, so it's currently 11:57, so I got no time to do a whole custom in like 4 hours. So originally this custom was gonna be a blue thermonuclear Godzilla out of this old GVK Playmates figure, until I realized that I hate this thing, but I also kind of love him. He's really ugly, but my god, he is so charming. He's so cheap. His dorsal plates aren't even painted, but I really love him. Like, he's just he's so terrible looking, but I can't help but keep him. His jaw's not even aligned properly, but like, I just gotta keep him. I know he's hideous and he's a little ugly goblin, but I just love him, so we're gonna keep him. And instead what I did was I bought another one of these guys, so now I have two. I'm gonna repaint this one, and I'm gonna keep this one so we can do a before and after. This is the new Empire figure. I already did a video on him. Really good figure. I actually like him a lot. This mold is pretty good too, so yeah. So I also bought a whole bunch of paints, because I have no concept of money. So yeah, I'm actually really excited. The different paints I got here are, we got our priming paints, we got our primers, got a nice black, this nice light blue paint, and of course, black, light, neon blue. Hey, it's Future Benix here. So unfortunately, the blacklight paint just didn't work because I applied a top coat to it, so whoopsie doopsies, I guess. This is gonna look super awesome, and it's gonna make, it's gonna turn our good pal Godzilla into a radioactive badass. It's gonna be really cool. I'm excited. If you didn't see my last video, that was actually a kind of overview of a custom. So yeah, now cut to me actually forgetting paintbrushes at the store because I'm an idiot. I cannot believe I'm so stupid that I forgot brushes. This is kind of outrageous. I'm an idiot. All right, boys. Brushes, paintbrushes have been acquired. That's pretty awesome. We got our paintbrushes. We got our GXK die cast. We got some straw wrappers on the floor. I think we're about ready to start painting. It is hilarious to me going back and editing through this footage because it is just so clear that I had no idea what I was in for with this paint. Oh my god. Now we get to move on to the part of this project and this video where I get to paint a figure. I actually love painting. It's kind of, I kind of touched on this in my last video. I've always kind of neglected customizing figures, but man, I love it. It is seriously a part of collecting that I've never really touched, but my god, it is so fun. I seriously really love it. Two customs I've made so far, Shimo and Godzilla Evolved, and seriously, some of the most fun experiences I've had collecting. I am super happy with how Shimo came out. I think he looks beautiful, and I really am happy with that metallic. And Godzilla Evolved, made a whole video on him. Love him. Seriously, these guys are amazing, and I love them. What else? We got, yeah, so painting is actually really fun. I will do a voiceover of how the experience went over a time lapse. Let's go now! So painting this thing was actually the worst experience I've ever had painting a figure because I used a different type of paint than what I'm used to with the other customs I've done, and it is awful. It is muddy and disgusting, and it is just seriously like the worst and cheapest paint ever. I do not recommend it. It is actually dog crap. But other than the fact that the paint was awful, the figure wasn't all that bad, but I laid the paint on pretty thick here. Another problem that was just because the paint is so damn thick, but I didn't hate it overall, but I did. Alright, so just got done with the priming stage of the figure, and oh my god, I forgot how much I need to buy an airbrush. I hate priming, or maybe not just an airbrush, but just getting like a spray can or something, because I hate hand painting priming. It's really boring and tedious. You're painting over the figure with one dull color, and it's probably my most mind-numbing part. But at the same time, there's also moments in there that's very kind of relaxing, but I'm also on a time crunch, so I'm gonna have to be up all night editing this video, and I'm scared. Oh god. But yeah, no, the priming part was pretty fun. I had it's just a little scary right now because I'm on a time crunch and now I gotta wait for it to dry. The paint I used was a little muddy. Maybe that's just because it wasn't adhesing to the plastic very well, or maybe it's just that brand sucks. I don't know. But yeah, let's get back to work. Lamau, imagine priming and then painting the whole thing in the black light, thinking that it's gonna look super awesome, and then it just doesn't work because you forgot that you're gonna put a cover over it. Lamau, idiot. I don't know how to put this in simple terms. Basically, the paints I bought suck. My primer is really muddy. I already talked about that. And two, the neon paint I started painting them in is not getting in all the cracks. It looks like this when it should be filling out the whole thing. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I think I have a plan. I'm hoping it works. God, please work. Yeah, so I'll see ya when I have it all painted up. So this will probably be my last intermission before we do the figure showcase. So I'll get to you if I have a plan and it works, or if it all fails and crumbles down. So yeah, I am gonna do that. I just got done with clear coating the figure, so I got the mask on and stuff. I just want to have a sit down and have a civil conversation with you, the camera / viewer. And basically just all I want to say is fuck this paint in particular. I legitimately hate it. Do not buy folk art. This shit sucks. I cannot express how cheap this paint is. It is dirt ass cheap. It's like $1.96, I think. That's cheap as hell. Here's the problem though. It actually sucks. It gives you the most muddy, disgusting, just super chip easily paint I've ever seen. This thing is gonna chip like a son of a gun because this paint sucks. Do not use this paint for the love of God. It is horrible. And here is the finished product. Overall, I don't think it's the worst custom I've ever done, but he's not that great looking. Actually, he might be the worst custom. But I do think that he has some redeeming qualities. I think the blue came out okay. The black dry brushing was, it could have been a lot better, but overall, I don't think he's that bad. I think the dorsal plates look pretty good, and it's not that bad. I did add some metallic paint to it to give it a shinier look because the neon black light didn't work, unfortunately. But other than that, I think he does pop a lot, and he does look pretty good. So if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. by internet.